Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie. Welcome if this is your first time here. Each week I do an oracle card and crystal card reading with 3 keywords from the Akashic records that I have channeled over the course of the week. So this week we are looking at December 26th through January 1st, 2022. So that is very exciting. I feel like for some reason, usually there's a lot of kind of transitory time and trouble adjusting to the new year. I feel like 2022 sounds very comfortable to say. I feel like we're all ready to move into that new energy. So welcome 2022. I also am doing a yearly forecast that will be a separate video. Not sure exactly what day it's going to be out, so be sure you are subscribed and you have hit the bell icon to get notification of that. And that will be some overarching energies, just some themes for the year of 2022 in general. So watch for that. This week, however, we are back to the last week of December, which segues us right into New Year's Day. So right into January 1st, 2022. And this week we will be doing a crystal energy from the Healing Crystals Oracle deck number 2. We will be doing our Sunday energy. If you watch this channel frequently, you know a lot of times I do a separate energy for Sunday to kind of best set us up for the week. This is a deck that I just got, so I might read from the guidebook for this, which I don't normally do, but because I just got it, I might. It's the Kyle Gray Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. I thought, I don't know, I just felt like this was like leading us toward a great 2022, like a new doorway. So we'll use that for Sunday. And then sticking with our Kyle Gray theme, we will do the rest of the week in his Angel Prayers deck. So those are the decks we will be using. Let's talk a little bit about the 3 keywords that I got from the Akashic records this week. And keeping in mind that we just came out of the energy of the last full moon of 2021 last week. So we do have that kind of extra releasing energy. It's interesting the way things lined up astrologically to kind of move us out of the end of that year to move the energy into a fresh start. And then we line up with Saturday being January 1st, the start of 2022. So a really big whoosh out with the old and a really big coming in with the new. So the 3 keywords that we got, I got aptitude, which we will talk about in a moment. I thought that was interesting. Aptitude, abundance, and fruitful. Aptitude, abundance, and fruitful were the 3 words that came out. And so when I asked for some clarification about aptitude, it turns out it's a habitual attraction to something. So I thought that was very interesting, kind of a what we've been talking about, what we always talk about here in these videos, but especially over the past few months. And in 2021, a lot we talked about what are the things we're putting in our void that are going to be there waiting for us. So 2022 is when they sort of come out. Those things that we have been working on, those energies we have been putting into our void, those things we've been maintaining positive focus about, the things we've been working on growing, they're all there. And 2022 is the year they come out for us. And we've been getting that blooming sort of energy over the past couple weeks specifically, that things are growing, things are getting ready to burst forth from the soil that we've planted them in. So I thought that was interesting. The aptitude is where we are to keep our focus for this last little bit of 2021, and as we burst forth into 2022, as we break through this new ground, a habitual attraction to something. Where we put our thoughts. What are our habitual, our loop patterns? Is there anything we need to recognize, let go of, anything we need to not carry with us? What is our aptitude? What are our habitual attractions? What are our habitual patterns to things? And just kind of maybe taking an inventory of those, not with any judgment or going, oh my gosh, I have to let go of these. It's the last week of the year. It's not that kind of energy. It's kind of saying, okay, what do I have a natural aptitude toward? Where do my thoughts naturally go? What do I need to be mindful of? now that I am filled with this greater self-awareness from the previous year, and really being mindful of the things I'm putting in my void. So where does my natural aptitude lie? What are my natural inclinations and tendencies is what it's asking us to look at. So aptitude is the first word, but it is paired with abundance and fruitful. So this is not, paying attention to negative things. This is an extra reminder to make sure that our inclinations are focused on the positive, that our aptitude is being skewed toward the positive. And we've been working on that. So as a whole, as a collective, I think everybody's natural aptitude is shifting more toward what we want to create more of rather than what we want to eliminate. Because by focusing on what we want to eliminate, we're inadvertently growing more of it. So I think we've learned that as a collective, and we are really at a shifting point where our natural aptitude for things is becoming more positive. And it sort of compounds that when you have it paired with the other, or combined with the other keywords, abundance, and fruitful. So when I asked about fruitful, can I get some clarity on the word fruitful? It's that blooming energy. It's bearing fruit. It's our thoughts are becoming things. It is time for the things we planted to come to life, is the message I got. So aptitude, abundance, always a good thing. Creating the things we want in abundance with ease. Aptitude, abundance, and fruitful. Our keywords, our last keywords of 2021 and our first keywords of 2022. Aptitude, abundance, and fruitful. So the other message I got, and this wasn't one of the keywords, but just a message that came through that I wanted to pass along. I wrote it down while I was doing some sessions this week. We are cosmically connected was the message that kept coming through. Like this is, it's not just a global view. We've gone from having a very personal view to maybe a societal view to a global view. This year, 2022, is more about this cosmic view, this overall connection. We are cosmically connected. We are all connected to one another on a universal level. So that was just kind of an extra little message that came through that I wrote down that I wanted to pass along. So let's talk about our crystal energy. Again, we are using crystal deck number 2. I did draw the cards, but I haven't peeked at them yet. I love this one. I really love it for this week. It's the Blue Star Sapphire. So its keywords are spirituality, insight, and focus, and it's going to resonate really strongly with the third eye, throat, and heart chakras. So I love this combo. I love that it is the intuition, it is kind communication, loving communication through the lens of the heart. So Blue Star Sapphire, spirituality, insight, and focus. And the mantra or affirmation you can work with if this crystal calls to you this week is, I am open to the beauty and wisdom of the universe. So that is also kind of that cosmic connection, or that cosmically connected. I am open to the beauty and wisdom of the universe. So that's our crystal energy for this week. And then let's talk about our Sunday energy. And let me get this guidebook out just in case I feel like we should read from this. I kind of feel like we should read from this. I know it's unusual. So the card that came out for Sunday is the Stellar Gateway Activation, and it says Infinite Potential Manifestation Vortex. So I love this, given that our keywords are fruitful, abundance, and aptitude. So infinite potential manifestation vortex. It's that same kind of energy that is coming out in our keywords, and also kind of that cosmic connection message that came out. So Stellar Gateway Activation. Let me read from this for you. It says the stellar gateway is the energetic gateway that connects us with the divine matrix. So that is that cosmic connection message that I was getting. It governs our connection to the spiritual laws of creation in the quantum field and holds our life's potential, as it holds all of the intentions that we set before this incarnation and all of the intentions that we've set during it that support the ever unfolding path of our earthly experience. Energetically, this portal is beyond time and space, and when we connect with it, we come into alignment with all the aspects of our soul's journey, including when we were part of the cosmos. So, cosmic connection. I love that this card came out. I have not worked with this deck at all, other than to each time I get a new deck, I thoroughly shuffle it. I look at each one of the cards and kind of attune myself to their energy. So I did my process, but other than that, I haven't used it for any readings. This is a very Akashic energy. When I read that message about it holding our life's potential and all of the intentions that we've set before this incarnation and all of the intentions we've set during it that support the ever unfolding path of this experience, that is a very kind of way that I am shown how things work when I am doing my work in the Akashic Records. It's a very Akashic energy. So I love that this card of all the cards came out this week. So there is a connection process you can do, and I'd suggest if you are called to do it, I'm going to read it out loud. You can just place your left hand over your heart. Breathe deeply. Imagine that your breath is taking you up and out to connect with the infinite potential held within the stars. Affirm, I connect with heaven and earth to create heaven on earth. I connect with heaven and earth to create heaven on earth. So I love this. This is an absolutely perfect confirmation of the cosmic connection message I got. And also I am open to the beauty and wisdom of the universe with our blue star sapphire energy. And then I connect with heaven and earth to create heaven on earth, being our Sunday energy. So that is amazing. And we're only on Sunday. We're only on the first day of the week. So let's continue on for the rest of the week. As I said, I'm going to use the Angel Prayers deck. I just feel like this is such a week of creation. So let's see what else comes out. So Monday we have manifesting miracles, the energy of creation. And look at all the blue so far. So really, communication and intuition this week too. And this says, it's Archangel Orion. It says, thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world. So Monday, still receiving confirmation of our connectedness and our ability to create the things we want. Sometimes what we perceive to be miracles or synchronicities, that we have a very easy sort of gateway open this week within which to create these things. And that's our third keyword from the Akashic Records, that fruitful, bearing fruit energy, these things coming to fruition. So then Tuesday we have spiritual abundance. So another abundance card. And this says, thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. This one giving a hint at financial abundance, but it can be abundance of anything. It's not, we tend to think of like law of attraction, manifestation, abundance, those buzzwords as being about money, but that it's not for everyone. It's great to have enough to support ourselves in a manner that gives us freedom and ease, but sometimes it's an abundance of time. Sometimes it's an abundance of connections. Sometimes it's an abundance of health or friendship. So whatever you're working on, the saying, connect with spirit, to bring that into your life in a very easy way, because this week you are manifesting miracles through this gateway. And I love that this is this has this kind of cosmic gateway energy too, that star energy. So then Wednesday we have spiritual support. What did I just say? You have spiritual support. Dear angels, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. So just another confirmation that, with this spiritual abundance and all the other cards that have come out so far this week, we have a team in spirit around us. We have our higher self, we have angels, we have ascended masters, we have our spirit guides, our ancestors. They are all around you. And I just call them my team. It got so difficult for me to remember and feel like I didn't want to leave anyone out, that one day I sat down and wrote all of them down and said, okay, hey, when I say team, I mean all of you. So now I just say that instead of trying to call everybody out individually. I just say, hey, team. So knowing that, you have the ability to do that as well, and you have a team in spirit surrounding you. So Thursday we have change and transition. This is where we start to move into that new year energy. And this is Archangel Azrael, who is historically called the angel of death, but this is metaphorical death. Isn't that interesting that this comes out at the end of a year? Change and transition. Thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. So we are transitioning out of a year, a physical year, an earthly year, but also an energy we are leaving behind. So being thankful for the new energy that is coming in. Friday, we have same thing. So this is very interesting the way this unfolds, how this sort of ushers us, like spirit is carrying us or ushering us out of this year into the next. Transformation, Archangel Zadkiel. And this says, thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. So leaving everything behind that doesn't serve us. Change and transition, transformation. What does that get us? This is the last day of the week. This is the first day of the new year, the first day of 2022. What do we have? This is ridiculous. New beginning. And look at that, through a doorway. You are being ushered, you are being carried, you are being assisted by angels and spirit and your team through this new energetic doorway, through this gateway into a new era, a new energetic era, and a new year. And this says, thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. So this truly, I mean, you hear me say that a lot if you tune in weekly, like, this is crazy, can't make this stuff up. But this is really... could not be more perfect the way this week has unfolded, with our cosmic connection and our gateway and our doorway, and manifesting all of the things that are serving us in the coming year, letting go of those last things that we don't need to take with us, and then moving into that new beginning on the 1st. So absolutely perfect. I love it. Don't forget to check out the 2022 reading that I am going to post, and I hope I will see you all next week.